Olori. Hi, darling. How are you? Please, can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please wave because I just connected my headphones. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can someone tell me if they can hear me? I'm outside. Weather is great today, so I texted outside. Can you hear me? Wow, I don't know if you can be heard. Oh, you can hear me. Mutuaya, can you hear me? Oh yes, okay, great stuff. So I'm so sorry. I said I was gonna do this video at 2, but that's our time, and 7 o'clock their time. But I got stuck somewhere. I thought I could be done by, I could get back on my 2, but unfortunately I couldn't. Also, for those of you in Canada, I drove on the 401 by myself today. I'm so pumped and excited. It was so scary because Nigeria has really messed me up. This is just a deviation. This is not what we're talking about. So the 401, for those of you in Nigeria, is like driving on Third Mainland Bridge for the first time. But the difference here is the expectation is that you drive 100 kilometers per hour. Hi, Toyosi. And so you're supposed to enter the motorway with like speed of 80, and you are supposed to maintain at most 100 on it. And when I was learning how to drive, I had my driver, what they call them, the guys that teach by my side, and he said, it seems like you know how to drive this. I said, oh well, I'm coming from Nigeria. I used to drive on Third Mainland Bridge. But today I drove on that road myself. It was scary, I tell you. I think the thing for me was the fact that I had trust issues. There were tankers and trucks in between. I just had a feeling. I was just having the feeling that one of them would swerve. And hit me, because everybody was on like fast mode. It's crazy. That's what Nigeria does to you. I have to work on learning all the things that I have learned in Nigeria for the 6 years of my life, and try to replace it with good stuff. I don't know why the trust issues. I was just telling my husband, I said, I think the problem for me was trust issues. Yes, you said I should be at 100 kilometers per hour, but are you saying that the guy beside me won't just decide to go to the other lane? It's crazy stuff. But I survived. It was crazy because I started driving on the 1st of May, just a couple of weeks ago. But I put on my Google map, avoid motorways and everything. But today I just said, you know what the heck? Why would I be driving? If I want to go somewhere that's supposed to take me 20 minutes, it's going to take me 35 because I'm taking all the inner cities. I'm going to drive on the motorways, and I did. So excited. So that's one win for me. I'll talk about my driving and tests, everything later, another time. Let me keep that content for another day. So back to this. So what we're talking about today is what to pack when relocating. So I said in my earlier post that I had over 300 kg cargo. So between you and I don't think anybody should bother doing a cargo. It's just a waste, and it's so hectic. I have pictures of my whole experience when I was cargoing from the cargo place in Lagos, which is criminal, as in nobody should even be in that situation, especially someone that is under tension of packing and relocating and all that. It was so chaotic, and I didn't expect it to be that way, because my only experience with shipping and cargoing was small things that you send abroad, or when I went to birth my son in America, when we're coming back, that we had to ship some things, some gifts that were given. But that was so cool. It was even though it was a Nigerian guy too, agent, but he had an office, so we walked to his office, we had our stuff, he gave us boxes, we packed it, and it was just smooth and easy. But this one, Nigerian cargo, I'm not sure anyone should want to experience that. If you're going as a single person, my suggestion to you is to pay for 2 extra luggage bags. I think that's just enough for you. There's nothing you're looking for in Canada that is Nigerian that you wouldn't find here. And if you're going as a family, I also suggest to you that you should pay for you should pay for extra luggage for your children and your husband. So if all of you have like one bag or two bags, someone wrote on the comment section of the post I posted today that she had about 16 bags, and there were 6 of them, so they paid two extra luggage for 2. The reason why I'm saying this is I'm not sure it's worth the effort for anyone. I've done the cost benefit analysis for myself, and it wasn't really bad. It was just like buying an extra ticket for someone to go with us, which is okay because I paid over 300,000 for cargo. However, almost everything that were in the cargo were either given to me free, or I bought it through my business, Declutter Engine. So it was a win. It was just like I just added it as the cost of actually acquiring those things, so it was okay for me. But I don't advise anybody to cargo really. So I'm going to walk through what I carried. So I had some shoes, and clothes. The reason why I carry clothes, for me, if it was like 2.5 years ago, before I started my business, Declutter Engine, I probably would not carry anything because I didn't have a very interesting wardrobe, to be honest. I was one of those people that when I want to go out, I open my wardrobe and I'm like, I have nothing to wear. I probably will have to buy a top or look for something to wear. But when I started business 2017, and you guys, for those of you that follow me, you know that I was my number one customer. I was my muse. I used to dress up from Declutter, literally. I practiced what one of my friends, Zanzi, taught me, which is you will replace. So you have a limit in your wardrobe. So if I'm buying something new from Declutter, I'm taking something else, either I'm giving it out or I'm thrifting it, I'm selling it. So I have no regrets, to be honest. I have no regrets. I'll talk about the pots, don't worry, it's on my list. I have my notes. I have no regrets taking those clothes. But for you as an average person in Nigeria, you have a regular clothes, I don't think that you should bother to bring clothes, to be honest. There's nothing you're looking for. I came at the thick of winter. I could literally, thankfully I had winter clothes at Declutter that I could bring, and I wore. I had a bag of like sweaters and all sort of things. I had a jacket too, everything. I was lucky, but I didn't have for my children and all that, my husband. Also, I had a few shoes. My shoes, I left them in Nigeria because I didn't really have interesting shoes. I have big leg. I wear 43, Euro 43, and I wear what's it called? I wear US 12. So I knew I was coming to the US, or I was coming to the Americans. So my size will be here. So I didn't bother with shoes. But for clothes, I had a very interesting work wardrobe. So I bought a lot of my clothes. Also, I bought native because I'm a Christian. I go to church. But if you're a Muslim, please don't bother because there's nowhere to wear it to really. People don't go out like that. And when you do go out, it's probably barbecue your friend's house and you're wearing jeans and t-shirts. This is a country where Nigerians are not tensioned by each other really. Everybody is a leveler. Nobody knows your competencies and capabilities in terms of financial competencies and capability, and nobody really cares. Really, all they are after is you're okay. You don't beg your people for money. You and your family, you're okay. You are living and you are comfortable. So no need to tension anybody by cacking up and all that. It was easy for me to discard my clothes, the ones I didn't bring, because as you guys know, I'm a minimalist. And those things I really don't take them serious really, because I don't wear Gucci, Ferragamo and all those things. I don't wear designers. So I'm a thrift girl. I'm a thrifty tile. So no matter what I buy, to be honest, I look at it that in the next 1 year I probably have given it out or I'm selling it on my store. So I really don't care. So I bought clothes, and I bought few clothes. But as I said, you don't need to bring clothes. So when you come here, if you come here, and you come here at the dead of winter, and you go to the settle, there's always like a welcome center that you go to. They will assign you a welcome settlement officer who is supposed to like guide you and hold your hand, mentor you as you settle down. And if you have a good relationship with them, I know from my friends' experiences that they refer them to thrift stores or Goodwill or all those kind of places that you can actually buy pre-owned, I won't say used, yes, my own language is pre-owned items that are in very good condition. Because to be honest with you, if you come at the thick of winter, the possibility of you getting affordable winter clothes is very slim. I know my husband bought his jacket on sale. He was lucky, but he got his jacket over $300. That's a lot. So my son, I know how much I bought. We as a family, we spent over. I had my jacket luckily, but for the rest of the family, I'm sure we spent over like $600 or so. Yeah, more, because we bought boots. We had to buy winter boots. Some of you guys are in Nigerian groups. And you guys know about Ejima. One guy, I'm giving publicity. Ejima is in Tejosho markets. He sells beyond winter stuff. But to be honest with you, if you're traveling, don't really waste your money, to be honest. Maybe if you're going to UK, yeah, Ejima's things will work in the UK. But we're coming to a country where it's freaking cold. So Ejima's jacket is like t-shirt hair if you come at winter, to be honest. So if you spend a lot of money there, some people were lucky. You know, the same, you know, if you guys are familiar with people that sell pre-owned things, they buy like bale of stuff, and so they really don't know what they have there. So if you're lucky, you get there when it opens a new bale and all you see is like nice stuff, then you're lucky. But the probability of you being that lucky is very slow. It's very, very slow. I know some people got thermals from me. Thermals are very important. Thermal wear. I got mine from the UK. I was lucky. My sister had already shipped them to Nigeria for us, so we wore them even from Nigeria. But yeah, we got some at what's this place called? I wanted to put all these numbers down. I forgot, but I probably will share it later. But yeah, so Ejima had thermal wear, but those ones were like t-shirts or like tank top, to be honest. When we got here, for those that bought for him, because I didn't buy. But my husband bought a jacket, but we disposed of the jacket because the jacket was like t-shirt when we got here, to be honest. So don't bother to waste your money on that one. So if you come around and you want to buy clothes, there are a couple of stuff. If you're not a designer freak, if you're a minimalist like me, I call myself one because I don't pay attention to things like that, really. They come and go. So there are places that you can shop. You can go to Poshmark. I even sell on Poshmark now because literally I bought too many clothes, forgetting that Nigeria is different from the US or Americas. You know, in Nigeria, yes, I was sharing a room with my husband, but I had an extra room, a guest room, that I was using the whole closet. So I had like 4 or 5 closets that I was using. Then I got here, then you're sharing a room with your husband, then you have a walk-in closet, fine. But what is the limit, or what's the walk-in closet? How many clothes can it take? When I packed my stuff and I unpacked my stuff, it was overflowing. So I have a whole bag of stuff that I dropped some at there's this place, charity stuff, that you can imagine bringing clothes from Nigeria and I'm giving to charity here. And then some I'm selling on Poshmark. So you have Poshmark, you have a lot of thrift store. There's Value Village. They were closed all this while, but I heard they're opening soon. There's Goodwill. If you're into those stuff, some people are like, you can't wear pre-owned, but the relocation thing should humble you enough to know that the first year of you landing is you need to really maintain your lane, because if you spend your what they call that stuff, now I can't remember. If you spend your someone remind me, what's that thing that they tell us to bring? Oh my god, I can't remember. I can't believe I can't remember. Anyway, there's money that you're supposed to bring as a family. So if you're a family of 4, you have this amount. So I think a family of 4 like $24,000. I tell you for free that money, proof of funds. I forgot. Can you imagine proof of funds? POF, yeah. So if you spend all your proof of funds, trying to tension people that really don't care, really, to be honest, then you are on your own, really. Because that proof of funds, when they were putting it together for you, they knew what they were doing. I'm going to talk about what you use your proof of funds for, and I don't want to waste not PTA, it's proof of funds. I don't want to waste all my content. So that's another story for another day, proof of funds. So back to this. So yes, so my girlfriend, Arike, when she landed before me, and she was like, Tayo, bring your pot, your big pot. I was like, what's up with that? So I thankfully, when we got married, my mother-in-law gave us this. She went all the way to buy us this pot that had like different sizes, but then they had the big ones, like 2 big ones. Yes, we used to use like when we are having like guests and want to cook plenty jollof rice or fried rice and all that stuff, yeah. So I quickly washed it. I used iron sponge to wash it and vim, and clean it. I brought it, and I really thank God I did, because when I bought my set of pots here, what comes with regular set of pots is just the normal non-stick 2 pots that you can use for stew or soup, and then several the pans. So you have the grilling pan and the frying pan. What else came? And small pots for like noodles or small things, maybe soups. So if you want to buy pots, you need to buy it separately, and the cost of buying those big pots is like the cost of buying the whole set all over again. So I have no apologies. I bought 2 of my big pots. I bought my wok. I also bought my wok, yeah, because I got it for free from one of my customers that were relocated when I was in Nigeria. So I really don't care about the cost of shipping that. So yeah, I brought my big pots. What else? Yeah, I talked about Christian native already. Sorry, native. You guys should not bother really. If you're a Christian, maybe nice trendy Ankaras and all that, maybe for church. But if you're like me, and you know, Elevation, I used to go to City Church before the close, but I fell in love with Pastor Stephen Elevation during this pandemic, and I love him. And I'm thinking of, yeah, I've been to the church when they open up, in the one in Toronto, but it's an Oyibo church. They freaking don't care about you, and when you're just they go to church in jeans, and you know, and besides, it's cold 8 months in the year. Who really cares about that? So if you must bring Ankara top few that you can wear when you want to, you know, tension yourself. But literally, I don't think you need to bring a lot of them, because you're not going to go anywhere that you wear your Bajimon Agbada. Maybe one day when you and your friends, you want to like, you know, I don't know, really. I don't know where you want to wear it to here, really. Nobody really cares. Nobody tensions anybody here. So you might want to drop that. It's unfortunate. I know you acquired it all. I was so sad because, you know, I used to wear Visco now. I learned this thanks to my sister, LK Fabric. And you know, leaving those things, you know, I gave it out. I felt like they didn't know the words, but to be honest, what do I want to use it for, to be honest? Children, I think that you should not bother to bring a lot of children clothes. For me, I was very grateful that I didn't bother to bring my son's clothes. I just gave everything to my mother-in-law to go and give it to children in Ikorodu. She stays in Ikorodu, so that they can just pray for us that we succeed. Reason being, and I brought a few pairs of jeans and stuff, but when we went to daycare, apparently there's an expectation when it comes to children that for toddlers, you don't go to daycare with jeans. No. Hello, Tony Tornado. You don't go to. I want to be serious, please. You don't go to daycare with jeans now, because especially if the baby is potty training, they want something that you can literally. They're not going to be helping your child remove stuff. No, they're not going to be helping them remove jeans. So they'll tell you to bring joggers. So if you have joggers already in Nigeria, fine for you. But otherwise, you can come here, Walmart, real Canada for $4. I don't know why you should want to ship all that from Nigeria. Then also, if you have a toddler, what they call the shoes that they expect you to bring shoes that have like not ropes. You know, Nigeria, we don't care. Even if it's a baby, you wear shoes that you lace up. Nigeria, crazy stuff. But here, a toddler that is learning how to wear his own shoes is expected to wear shoes that he can lace up, not lace up, he can take off and put back by himself. So the expectation, you don't bring shoes that they lace up. So I mean, I know shoes are pretty cheap. So like $20, you can get a nice pair of shoes. I don't think you should bother yourself unless you get it free. Like me, in some cases, I didn't get those free. I didn't bother to bring them. So I just bought here. I think my son we landed on Saturday. My son started daycare on Monday. So on Sunday, I just went to Walmart, or was it Real Canadian? Yeah, I think it was my first experience with Real Canadian. I just went there and plaster shoes. Thank you, KG. Plaster shoes. So I just went to Real Canadian. So you don't have to buy a lot. You buy a blanket because they have sleeping time. You buy a jacket and you buy a snow. Oh gosh, why do I forget all these names? I should have written it down. Snow pants. Oh yeah. So you buy snow pants. You buy the jackets, they probably come in a set, so you can't compromise on those because those are essential wear for the season, because it's a child, and children are expected to play outside unless maybe it's 20 centimeter. Thank you very much, Nee. 20 centimeter of snow, or if it's rain, then they don't come outside, but they always have recess, even if they are in kindergarten. Yes, high school bits. Kindergarten, I know they have about 40-minute recess in a day. My son who was in daycare, they practically stayed almost like 2 hours or so outside. We always see them outside. They make snowballs. So you need to come like prepared. Hey, Che, you are always giving accolades. You are my guy. Yes, thank you for that. Anyway, so back to this. So I don't think you should bother bringing clothes for toddlers. Yeah, my daughter, yeah, because last year she went to the UK by herself. It was her first trip on her company, so she bought a couple of things, t-shirt and jeans. But I already told her then. I think that basically, if you already know that you are traveling, which I believe you will know, because the process is not one day. Our process took, yeah, from like 2 years. So if you already know that you're traveling, you should reduce your spending on those kind of material things and just try to start to lean out. I mean, the next 5 years will be thing of the past, and you're moving. I don't want to talk too much. What else did I write? So I've talked about pots, I talked about clothes, shoes, I've talked about native, children clothes, don't bother. I talked about ejima, don't waste your money. You can just pick the one you wear from the airport and just plan to spend like 600 to 700 depending on the size of the family on winter wear. Or if you're lucky, you can go to those charity stores and get them for free, or you get them for next to nothing. Then almighty drugs. So in the WhatsApp group I was, this somebody, you know, there's this copy and paste thing. When you say that, you guys, you are traveling, my landing date is this, they will now suggest to you that take Panadol, paracetamol, take sleeping tablet, take this, take that. So I spent 40k. I still saw the receipt, because what I did was I just bought it from the pharmacy, and the same nylon, the same bag that I bought, I just dumped in my box. Believe you me, I saw it. I spent 40 freaking k on drugs that I'm going to trash. Anyway, if you are coming, don't bother to buy drugs. And if you do need, yeah, I took pots. I already talked about that Lola Day, so you can watch a replay. If you do need drugs and you are landing, reach out. But I'm sure you won't need, because if they're coming to Ontario, for example, you have healthcare by your 3rd month. I know if you're going to Calgary, you have healthcare once you land. So what that means is that you will have access to public health, like health insurance, and then those drugs, especially for your children, are free. I think that if what you need, if you're landing, is just to bring paracetamol and Panadol, because there was such a build-up of stress for me. I know I was chewing Panadol for my hair. I remember I posted about my hair, and I was so stressed up. You know, I packed for the whole family, and then the cargoing, crazy stuff, and all that. So yeah, I needed Panadol. But between you and I, please don't waste your money. Convert it to Canada dollars, and I'm sure you need it when you get here. I think I've covered it all. Ports, shoes, clothes. So okay, let me put it in perspective for you. So I cargoed my 300 kg for about 350k, and when it landed. So I moved it on Thursday before I left. I left Nigeria on Friday, and it arrived. They called me on Sunday, the following Sunday that it had arrived, and they called me during the week, and I had up to Sunday to come pick it up, or else I'll start paying for demurrage. So the implication of that for me was that I needed to get a U-Haul, because it was like a tray, 300 kg. If it's above 100 kg, what they do is that they pack it up in like a crate. They put like wooden, it's like a crate. I don't remember what they call it, but there's a packaging for it. So I couldn't get into my car. So I didn't have a car at the time anyway. And my friend, I couldn't get into the car. I had to rent a U-Haul, which was like a base rate of $17.50. Eventually, we paid over $50 for the U-Haul. And remember that we hadn't done a driving test, so I couldn't drive it. So I had to beg my friend to drive it. Does it make sense? Then my friend took me to drive it. It took me. So we went to pick up the U-Haul. We went all the way to the airport. Most of those cargo companies are always around the airport. So you get there, you still pay. I paid $116 because I had goods to follow. I wasn't going to pay tax on the goods, but I paid $116. They gave me this document. They directed me to the customs at the office. So I had to drive all the way to the customs to go and get documents that I will use to receive. Does it really make sense? I'm telling you, I'm glad and grateful to God that yeah, you can. But I was too scared to drive. There's no way I would have driven at that time, to be honest. I know I could have driven, because 3 months to use your license. But as a newbie, in fact, when they were driving me from the airport, I was telling my friend Zoe that picture that I don't think I will ever be able to drive in Canada, especially because of the highway. It was so fast. So I know some people have liver, and I didn't have that liver. I just started driving on the 1st of May. You know, that was like after 3 months of being in Canada. So I was scared of that. Anyway, so the style is different. Yeah, I agree with you. So if you can put that in context, 350k from Nigeria with distress. I'm going to post pictures of me on the cargo day, because I posted it. I took pictures. I like to take pictures because I document my life. So I stressed myself, paid 350K, I paid 116K, $16 Canadian dollars to pick up, and then I had to be driving from here to there, which I couldn't drive. I got my friend, thankfully, and I paid over $50 for U-Haul. So what I don't think there's any essence. I don't think you guys should cargo. If you are coming as a family, pay for extra luggage. That way your luggage comes with you. Seal it. Buy Muslim bags. I know those of you that are very familiar with those WhatsApp groups that we are. There's this fantastic guy, Muslim, that we keep, sharing in our group. He's in Moshalashi in Lagos Island. He sells these bags that are weightless. So that way your bag wouldn't weigh anything. It weighs zero. So you just focus on filling it up to look to be 23 or 24 deep, 22 or 23 kg. So I literally use those bags, empty, and then wrap it at the airport, because those bags are very flimsy. So you wrap it for 1,000 naira at the airport and you're good to go. So just pay for extra luggage. If you pay before you get to the airport, it'll be cheaper. It's just about $100, which is about 30 something K, depending on what currency that you're looking at. And I think it's better in the long run, because the stress of cargoing is enormous, and I'm not sure it's worth it at all. So I'm going to round up here, because I want this thing to fit in IGTV. This YouTube makes it all so serious for me, and this is drawn out of passion. I don't want to be so serious. I hope it fits into IGTV so that people can watch the replay, because I know that the content and the information here that are passed based on my true experiences, our experiences, will be of value to you. Thank you very much for watching. Do you guys have any questions? Before I sign off? Do you guys have any questions? I'm just gonna wait for a bit. Do you guys have any questions? Let me see if I missed anything. Oh, I said my skin is popping. Thank you very much. The weather is different. Do you guys have any pastel shoes? Yes, I said that. That's for the children. Oh yeah, I moved my pictures. So yeah, I posted that earlier. So my wedding pictures, I have a box full of pictures, and proud to social media and digital pictures. We were printing pictures. I'm very particular about family and keeping memories. I know it's almost impossible for my 82-year-old father to come to Canada before he dies. Yeah, I'm being realistic here. And I want my children, Tammy is familiar, but my little son is just 3 years old. Yeah, he's familiar, we do video calls, but I want the memory to linger on, and hopefully if I give birth to Canada baby, I want him to know grandpa. So I actually packed pictures from Nigeria, sorry. I have like album and pictures. I don't regret that really, because I have it somewhere in the garage, carefully stacked up. I really want it to be there so that we have memories. We built memories in Nigeria. 36 years is not a joke. And yes, we're starting a new life, but those memories will linger on. So I think that's basically it. And I don't see any questions. You guys can come to my DM, but it would be nice if you, how were you able? Okay, so accommodation is another story for another day. So we're picking it one at a time. So accommodation is a story for another day. I'm going to talk about it. Finding accommodation, especially in Ontario where I am, is like looking for a job. You need to be able to, let me just give you a hint. You need to be able to convince your realtor that you're going to pay your rent, literally. Because especially if you're in our condition where we haven't found jobs. I'm just doing a volunteer job now. I'm not being paid for it, and so my realtor based it on what I like, my words, took my word for it. So I'm going to talk about it another day. Digest this first. We're not going to talk about everything in one day. And thank you very much for watching. Any other question? Yay, Tomiwa, hi. Tony, I'm glad that you watched to the end. Very, very good. Thank you. Itoha, yeah. Thank you very much, guys. And if I missed anything, I would probably do a post. Then maybe people already in Canada can, chip in and advise you guys. And you guys should just read the comments. It's always very useful to read. I really, really read the comments. It's always very useful to read the comments. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace out.